You're watching Marsha, Marsha, Marsha on VeroBuzzTV.com.
And here we are once again on Buzz TV. I'm Marsha Littlejohn, and I'm here with Kerry Firth. Kerry, didn't we work together years ago?
Like 25 or 30 years ago?
Yes.
Yes,
I
it's
know.
been a long time at Treasure Coast Television.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My golly, and look what you're doing now, because in fact, I picked one up. I just picked it up over at Treasure and Space Coast Radio, and it was right there, and it's got Kerry Firth, and it is the Almanac, which absolutely every place you go.
It's everywhere. It's been around 20 years now. We're celebrating our 20th anniversary.
Oh, Kerry, but isn't your daughter involved as well?
Yes.
Is that not fun?
Yes, that's the biggest blessing of all. She's been with me for, 11 or 12 years now.
Oh, my
as
golly.
my right-hand person. And that was one of the biggest pluses of owning my own business, because we've had all that time to work together.
Well, I remember that because I think you and I were selling too, and it was a lot of fun. And then, of course, let's talk about what got you involved right with this. And wherever you are, everyone should have this. It's almost like a calendar for me.
Well, the calendar is very comprehensive. There's maps in the middle for people who are out of town, and they can pick it up and fold out a map and find out where you're at. See
Absolutely.
Fold out maps.
Look at this, full moon rising.
Yeah, I mean, all the fun things to do, where to go, what to do. But it started, and you knew me back then. I had been in the TV industry for 10 years, very happily married with 2 kids, and then bam, all of a sudden, as life does it, I found myself without a job and without a husband.
Oh my goodness.
In 1 year, in a matter of months.
Wow.
And I thought, okay, now where do we go from here? So I took a few months just to decide what I wanted to do, and I decided I would never, ever, ever, ever work for anybody again, where you can build up a clientele and be fired.
Oh yeah.
And
oh boy, yes.
It was right at the same time that Disney was coming into town. So I thought, I'm just going to go out and wing it. And so I put my little 8.5 by 11 paper, scribbled what I wanted to do, just an idea. And I went to the hotels, and they said, well, we won't do anything until we see it. And that's very valid. Very valid. But I thought, okay, there's people who are in support of it. And because I had been in the advertising business for years and years and years in this town, I had a lot of clientele who believed in me.
Oh, absolutely.
So I printed my first book, broke even, and my biggest break came right after the first book when Disney called and said, we will put them in the rooms.
Now this is Disney in Vero Beach.
In Vero Beach, not in Orlando.
Well, that might come, later too. but because what you're doing is you're promoting our community here in Indian River County, this beautiful world of ours, Vero Beach, and with Disney Resort right here, you have it made.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and now we've got, Gloria Stefan's resort, we've got Vero Beach Hotel and Spa. Things have really changed. Of course, we've changed through the years. I don't know if you remember the first one that came out. It was very basic. It was like the Farmer's Almanac.
Oh yes, I do remember.
Yeah.
In fact, when I just picked this one up and I thought, oh wow, have things really changed? Because I see it every time it comes out, the new ones are always scattered around and you see them. We're going to take that break that we were talking about, a 60-second break, and come back with my guest, Kerry Firth. She is the producer, the publisher, the editor, the
garbage taker outer,
whatever, and the washing window taker as well of the InsideTrack Almanac. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
The Furniture Man is a locally owned business that has served the needs of the community of Vero Beach and Indian River County for over 30 years. Here at the Furniture Man, we offer fine pieces to furnish each and every room of your home. Specializing in Floridian style, come browse our selection of bedroom, dining room, patio, and living room. Come explore over 10,000 square feet of showroom where you can find mattresses, recliners, sofas, dining, and more. Visit us at 673 US 1 in Vero Beach, Monday through Saturday, for all of your furniture needs.
Join us for an adventure weekdays at 4:30 and 8:30 on Buzz TV Network.
Well, I have to tell you, you were away for 60 seconds, but Kerry Firth and I were having such fun. Oh, wow. It is so much fun to go back in time. And when you realize, Kerry, what you have been doing is really kind of mapping out the evolution of what has happened here in our community.
Truly.
Because when you look at your first, now I can just see in a museum, your very first publication, and now...
There's actually one in some time capsule somewhere
Oh,
that was
really?
put in a while ago.
Oh, how terrific.
But it did. It was the Visitor's Almanac to begin with, and it was in the hotels and motels exclusively. That was it. And then everybody else started wanting to get the information that was in there, so I changed it to Treasure Coast Almanac and expanded, and then I franchised in 2006.
Now what does that mean, you franchised?
I became a franchisor, and I sold InsideTrack Almanac franchises down in Stewart.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the economy tanked in 2008, and I sold 2 of them, and they both went under, and by then it was just me, and I said, I'm just not going to continue doing that. So I came back to just doing what I love here and focusing on it.
Well, you know, talk about a training situation too. You have learned, you have excelled, you have gained every tragedy that happened, you have gained something.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's teaching us so.
I think there's lessons in everything.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I'm a little tired of learning at my age.
Oh, okay. Should we talk about that sometime? I was just telling our boss here, Jeff Vogel, I said, you know what I would really love to do is to do a show and have it a geriatric show. Yeah. And really talk about, because, you know, Hetty Hadley
Yep.
does hers on radio, but I think it would just, there are so many issues and so many wonderful things to talk about, and you can gain so much. But I can tell you, all you need is to pick up this book.
There we go. It's all in here.
Absolutely.
It's fun. I've enjoyed it. It's been a wonderful run, and I'm going to keep doing it for quite a while.
But look at this sunshine furniture right on the front, and that's history in itself.
Oh, she's grown like crazy.
Oh my golly,
yes. And
Sandy?
she's a single mom who's done it all by herself.
There are
not Gail. Gail Williams.
That's right, Gail.
Yeah.
I just keep thinking of that beautiful. But when you walk into that magnificent sunshine furniture, you see all the beautiful, beautiful things. My back porch. I still
mine
have
too.
it. And I remember when she said, just keep it outside. I said, but we're in Florida. You can't keep things outside. Oh, yeah, you can when you get them.
I've had mine for like 15 years, and they look brand new.
Absolutely. Now,
They're
there's
beautiful.
a commercial for sunshine furniture.
But they are fabulous. They've got
Gail?
like 4,000 feet over there. She's grown so beautifully, and she's a hard worker.
Well, this is what I love really about your almanac, because so much of that, I think she was one of your first advertisers, wasn't she?
Yep, she's been with me all along.
Well, there's what you see.
Yeah.
You talk about history. There it is. Look at this.
Partnerships, I've got a lot of people who've been with me 20 years, and I'm so thankful for that. You know, the community's been very good to me.
Do you know what I love? It says the official guide to the Treasure Coast, and that's since 1995. And of course, you have come a long way, as they say. How often do you put one out?
4 times a year.
4 times a year, every quarter? Well, I have to tell you, it is something, it's a collectible. This is volume 20, issue 3, InsideTrack Almanac. You want to know what's going on? You want to know where to go and find the very finest buys? This is it too. We're going to take another 60-second break, come back and wrap this up with my very educated, experienced,
longtime friend.
Longtime friend for sure. Kerry Firth, don't go away. We will be right back.
Since 1951, Globe Life and Accident Insurance Company has been providing families with life insurance protection. $1 covers the first month of coverage, whether you choose from $5,000 up to $100,000 of coverage. First day coverage means no waiting periods. Easy to buy, no medical exam, no risk 30-day money-back guarantee. Up to $150,000 of accidental death coverage can be added to your policy. Globe Life makes buying life insurance easy.
Stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics in downtown Vero Beach. Owner Patty Callahan prints it all, from color and black and white copies to blueprints, banners, signs, prints of paintings, and fine art. Patty makes restorations and creates outstanding graphic designs. Call Patty at 770-1521 or stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics at 2345 14th Avenue. Stop by for all of your printing needs at Patty's Printing and Graphics, across from the old railroad station in downtown Vero Beach.
And we are back continuing our discussion with Kerry Firth, who of course is the producer, and as we say, giving you all the different, the founder, I would say, of InsideTrack Almanac, and of course on the front cover, this beautiful, gorgeous Gail Williams sunshine furniture, which is, and it's been with you forever.
Yep.
You have her
first
furniture.
issue.
Yeah. Well, Gail is something else as
Yeah.
well, so we're going to get her on sometime. That'd be kind of fun. But really, you do so much more as far as production and producing magazines.
Not a whole lot more, but I've picked up a job with the chamber, basically, and we do the Come Discover Love Wedding Guide. Have you had a chance to look at it?
Ooh, wow.
Vero has become a big destination wedding, a wedding destination
Yes.
venue. So we've got beautiful hotels, we've got the McKee Botanical Gardens, we've got out west in Fellsmere, Marshland, so many places. So once a year I publish this beautiful, beautiful guide for the chamber, and they take it to bridal shows and hand it to
What
brides.
a fabulous idea.
Yes.
I think how long have you been doing this?
This is the fourth year.
I think when it first came out, one of my granddaughters was majoring in event planning. And I remember giving her this, talking
you?
about the wedding destinations.
Yes.
Because it was just so spectacular, and that's what all these individuals and what it does for our community as well, Kerry.
It's great. It brings people in, and then they come in and they stay in the hotels, and they want welcome packets and all this good stuff. And of course, we're promoting Buzz TV in there as a videographer, which is wonderful.
Yes, because they will go and video
Absolutely,
magnificent
and they're
weddings.
the only ones represented in this guide.
Oh, and is that important?
Yeah.
Because look at this. Someone I know just recently had a wedding down on the beach. And there was something that, I forget what it was, the waves came up or something, and they were a little too close to them. So you never know, but I can tell you, if that had happened, our own Jeff Vogel would have that on camera.
You got that right. And that's part of the day.
Absolutely.
You know, and you've got to document it for sure.
I love it, though.
So that one just came out actually last week. So they're going to be taking that to bridal shows in the Southeast United States.
So now, if someone would like to advertise on in any of your magazines, how do they do that?
All they have to do is call me, and the number is 567-3911.
And we look it up?
Yeah, InsideTrack Almanac.
Okay, I always say people can remember names.
Exactly.
But I love, you talk about putting
Isn't that beautiful?
It is just beautiful.
That's won a lot of international awards for niche publications. We're very proud of it. I have to attribute it to my daughter. She does all the graphics completely.
Well, see, that is so key too. Where do you have it produced?
Actually, that is printed in Orlando. But Shayna produces it. She puts it all and just sends them a PDF file.
Oh my
so
gosh.
she is the graphic designer and the artist and the artistry behind both publications. She's really elevated.
Oh wow.
She's in Grenada right now, and she's still doing
what
the almanac.
What is she doing in Grenada? I know, that's what technology will do. Yeah.
There's a whole nother.
We were in Peru, and I was watching Buzz TV.
I know. I know.
She can watch you. We're in Grenada.
She doesn't have any TV where she's at.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And she has very limited internet.
Oh,
very limited. But I can tell her when it's on, and we'll see if she can.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And then, of course, we'll get her back on here as well.
Yeah. Oh, her experience is fabulous. It's an Eat, Love, Pray expedition. You would love her.
Well, we will. We'll get her on here. And, of course, the wonderful thing is to remember InsideTrack Almanac, my guest, Kerry Firth. If you want to know anything about Vero Beach, Fellsmere, and Sebastian, pick one of these up. Pick one of these up wherever you go. It comes out quarterly. Kerry, thanks so much. This has been so much fun.
Thank you. It's fun.
And we hope you've enjoyed this edition of Buzz TV. I am Marcia.
Stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics in downtown Vero Beach. Owner Patty Callahan prints it all, from color and black and white copies to blueprints, banners, signs, prints of paintings, and fine art. Patty makes restorations and creates outstanding graphic designs. Call Patty at 770-1521 or stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics at 2345 14th Avenue. Stop by for all of your printing needs at Patty's Printing and Graphics across from the old railroad station in downtown Vero Beach.
Attention! This important message is for any American who is about to turn 65 years of age or older. Nation's Helpline has Medicare supplement insurance news that may benefit you, your family, or someone you know. Most Americans who are about to turn 65 years old know they need Medicare supplement insurance, even if they already have Medicare. The Nation's Helpline Medicare supplement team can guide you and help answer your Medicare questions. Call today.
Please call 800-632-2804.
Watch Chamber Buzz at 6 and 10 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays on VeroBuzzTV.com.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Buzz TV. I'm Marcia Littlejohn, and I am here with Ruth Standbridge. And I guess there's something about history that just kind of exudes when we have Ruth Standbridge here as county historian. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
And of course, I'm delighted because you have brought Mary Frances Womack with you, and you are doing so much with the Historical Society, with certainly as a docent and we're going to be talking about that as well. It's so wonderful to see you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
But what I love, look at this. There's something going on with pineapples.
Absolutely.
Tell me what it is.
We have a lot going on. Our pineapples are coming home to the Hallstrom house.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? The Hallstrom house. All right, all of our viewers all over the world, as I love to say, because of Buzz TV being seen all over the world, tell about the Hallstrom house.
It's located on Old Dixie Highway, south of Oslo Road, and it was originally a pineapple plantation. Big two-story house on the Atlantic Coastal Ridge. You can't miss it, and it is now a house museum. And Mary Frances, of course, is one of the docents there, and she can tell you an awful lot about it.
Terrific. And I do want to remind everybody this is in Indian River County in the state of Florida in the good old USA. And we're talking Vero Beach, and of course when you say Oslo and down around there. But tell me a little bit, as a docent, you've had to go through a lot of training to show and tell everyone what goes on and what did happen historically at the Hallstrom house.
Well, first of all, the docents is a wonderful group that we all love the house, we love the history, and it's just a real pleasure when we have guests that we can show and give a detailed history throughout the house. The house is pretty much exactly like Ruth Hallstrom left it to us. And it took a lot of work to get it in a presentable order. But we enjoy every afternoon from 1 to 4, the Hallstrom house is open, and the last Saturday of the month, and we give them a tour through the house. But the great thing about the pineapple was, I had asked Ruth to share, is Alex did have pineapple fields, and then Alex Hallstrom.
Oh, okay.
Axel, I'm sorry, Axel, and the freeze of 1917 and 18 wiped out his pineapple, and rather than replanting, he went into the citrus business. They were bringing pineapples from Cuba, and it was much cheaper to bring them from Cuba than it was for him to start all over.
Sure.
But there were some of the original stock, we believe, has recently been made known to us and is being donated back to the Hallstrom house.
But wait a minute, some of the original stock, which means
generations back.
Yes. Yeah. Where did it go when it left Indian River County?
It stayed in Indian River County. It was given to people that they knew, and they have grown them
in
over
their own
the years.
backyards.
Yes, and now we have those coming back home. So it's the homecoming.
Do you know, I think one of the most important things is that all of our viewers should learn a little bit about the importance of pineapples and the industry. Because as you were saying, and I was mentioning as well, in Melbourne Beach, that was a pineapple plantation. So Florida was very, very instrumental in really spreading that delightful flavor of delicious pineapple. We're going to take a little break, and we're going to come right back in 60 seconds with Ruth Standbridge, who is our historian in the county of Indian River, and of course Mary Frances Womack, who knows everything there is to know about the Hallstrom house and how we can all go down there and feel history in its, well, I guess it's not in its making. Well, I guess history goes on, right?
Yes,
it
and
continues
sometimes it comes back around.
History right
it
now.
comes right, it goes right back around. The pineapples are coming home. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Attention! This important message is for any American who is about to turn 65 years of age or older. Nation's Helpline has Medicare supplement insurance news that may benefit you, your family, or someone you know. Most Americans who are about to turn 65 years old know they need Medicare supplement insurance, even if they already have Medicare. The Nation's Helpline Medicare supplement team can guide you and help answer your Medicare questions. Call today.
Please call 800-632-2804.
The Furniture Man is a locally owned business that has served the needs of the community of Vero Beach and Indian River County for over 30 years. Here at the Furniture Man, we offer fine pieces to furnish each and every room of your home. Specializing in Floridian style, come browse our selection of bedroom, dining room, patio, and living room. Come explore over 10,000 square feet of showroom where you can find mattresses, recliners, sofas, dining, and more. Visit us at 673 US 1 in Vero Beach, Monday through Saturday for all of your furniture needs.
Oh, yes, indeed. You are going to be so thrilled that you stayed, because during that 60-second break, I learned that I did the wrong thing. When I had a pineapple, but I would have gotten it from Publix or something like that.
That's where we all get them.
Yeah. And I thought, well, I'll just grow some back because I love the way they look. And you said, what do you have there?
I have the top of a pineapple. Now, you did not do it wrong. This is just another way. you just, instead of cutting the top off, you take the pineapple and you twist it off. And then you just get this little bit. You have the leaves that are hanging up, and you just start peeling them off. And underneath, you'll see roots.
Oh, I see.
You'll see the roots. And so you can leave it out for about a week, and it has a wonderful effect on what is taking place inside where you cannot see the roots. And then you would put it in the ground, and eventually you have a pineapple. Maybe 2 or 3 years later. It does take patience. It does take patience.
It does indeed. Now, what about, because we're talking about Florida, we're talking about, I was talking about Melbourne Beach, you're talking about Vero Beach. What about salt spray? Does that hurt the pineapples?
No, no.
What about freezes?
It can freeze.
For any length of time?
That hurts.
Okay, it's not like our citrus where we need a little bit of cold weather just to get them juicy and sweet. So it's a little different about pineapples. Do we have pineapple plantations around at all?
We have a few that are coming back. Not enough that it would be a cash crop, but something to be fun and easy to grow.
Well, and now that you know, and I bet you anything, if you take that tour in the Hallstrom house, somebody will show you how to do that.
But what's really exciting, we are having our homecoming on September the 19th.
Oh, wonderful.
We will have tents in the backyard, and we will have demonstrations on what you do to plant a pineapple. We'll have pineapple carving and sampling. We'll have activities for the children involving pineapple activities, and we will have samples, all kinds of pineapple dishes that can be tasted. We'll have punch and drinks and desserts and appetizers.
So the Hallstrom house, though, when was it built?
1918.
1918.
Almost 100 years.
And has it been kind of like a museum until just now? I mean, or is it?
No,
is
it was
just
a
now?
home. It was a home
okay.
until we inherited the Historical Society, inherited the house in 5 acres, and it took a few years. In fact,
when was that?
That was in the early, about 2002. Then we had hurricanes, 2004, 2005. Then we had to restore the damage, not major damage, but enough damage, and we did restoration, and then we opened it to the public as a house museum.
Do you know, I love this because there's nothing more, I think maybe it's showing my age. It is so wonderful when you can go back in time and see and know what the history was. And, you know, I remember Kay Cox and Calvin Cox and that whole group when we'd come down here from Brevard County, and that was history in itself. And then, of course, as we go on, what a wonderful opportunity for everyone to feel what this whole world was about. And that was back in the 1800s and where we are coming to. And I love what you said, the pineapples are coming home. Going to take a little break, and then we will be back with our final section on this particular show, talking about our Historical Society and the Hallstrom House. Don't go away. Marsha.
Hi, I'm Penny Chandler.
I'm Freddie Wolford.
I am Barbara Hoffman.
And I'm Gregory Simpson.
I'm here with Police Chief David Curry.
You're in good company on VeroBuzzTV.com, Vero Beach's local TV station on the internet.
I just love it.
Tell a friend.
We love y'all! Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
See Arts in Depth with Barbara Hoffman, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 and 10 p.m.
Well, welcome back to our final segment here on the show. And oh boy, we have been talking about pineapples coming home. I love it because look, if you have a water bottle, you can get one of these little pineapple holders there. You can think about pineapples. And pineapples are very, very good for you. Do you know that they also make you heal? It's a very healing type thing. I was taking some medication to heal, and somebody said, no, just go ahead and eat pineapple. So it's just amazing what you're going to learn, but you're going to learn it during this absolutely fantastic homecoming. We want to really stress the activities. Once again, the date?
September the 19th from 1 till 4 at the Hallstrom House.
September the 19th from 1 to 4, Hallstrom House, and the location once again?
1723 Old Dixie, Southwest Old Dixie Highway.
Yeah, southwest. You
okay.
have to go
past
southwest.
Oslo. It's south of Oslo.
Old Dixie Highway. You can pick it up right down here and just head south, and it's past Oslo. But you'll probably, I would say, on that particular day, just follow the crowd because everybody's going to go. What are the hours?
1 to 4.
1 to 4, and what will we see at 1 o'clock?
We will have every 30 minutes. We have tents set up, and we will have. You can just rotate from one tent, finding out about how pineapple grow, the benefits of pineapple, carving pineapples, using them, as a food, and different ways you can serve them. And then we'll have a tent. We'll have all kinds of sampling. So, it's very modest fee for a family or individuals, and for the fee, you're getting a wonderful, wonderful experience. Just eating. There's going to be a lot to eat.
The tasting of real pineapples, and it's so good for you. But also, of course, learning the history and being able to go in through the rooms. What do we see inside the Hallstrom house?
You see a treadle sewing machine for one thing.
Really?
Oh, yes.
A treadle sewing machine.
Yes.
I remember. Oh, yes, I do remember those.
Bathtubs.
Oh, my golly, yeah.
There are 3 bedrooms, and all of them have twin beds because no married couple or no married person ever lived in the house, so they have twin beds in all the rooms. And there's a
So
old
who did?
icebox.
Who actually lived in the house?
The Hallstroms.
I mean, but who?
Axel and his daughter Ruth, and Ruth was one of the founding members of the Historical Society. She was a very talented person, and you'll see all that in the house. She sewed, she painted, she played the piano. Very, very active.
Is there a piano in the house?
Yes.
Oh, how much fun. One of the originals?
Yes.
Where she played on it?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
See, this is going to be so much fun. If you really want to feel a part of a community, go into something like this. If you're new in our community, this is the way to become a native.
And we are definitely looking for membership. We hope to have a lot of membership
good.
activities. We'll have a registration table and membership, and we are definitely looking to increase our membership for the Historical Society.
That's the Historical Society of Indian River County, and of course that means you can be a member of that and then be a part of all of this. And as you said, the docents have so much fun too.
We love the house.
So in this last minute, everybody wants to mark the date on the calendar, September
19th.
Hour?
1 to 4.
1 to 4, where?
1723 Southwest Old Dixie Highway in Vero Beach, Florida.
I say just Google Hallstrom House and you will find out all about this, or Historical Society right here in Indian River County and right here, of course, in the state of Florida. And of course, we love it because people all over the world now know about the Hallstrom House. Thanks so very much,
Thank you.
Mary
Thank you,
Frances,
Marsha.
and of course,
Thank
Ruth
you.
Standbridge. Great history, learning it. Hope you enjoyed this edition of Buzz TV. We'll see you next time.
Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much. But at ICANN, we work for you. We shop all the private and government plans available, dozens of plans, to find the plan that best suits you and your family's needs at historically low prices.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. It takes the mystery out of comparison price shopping for prescription medicine, giving you the power to instantly find the pharmacy with the lowest price and save possibly hundreds and hundreds of dollars every single year. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
Please call 800-345-7585